Hey, hi guys, I'm Sochi and it's Taco Tuesday and I'm going to teach you guys how to make Seitan tacos. So Seitan is wheat gluten and this is what it looks like. I know it hasn't been as popular lately because a lot of people are gluten-free. These are actually my favorite tacos ever and they're my friend Roberto's favorite tacos, Jason Roberto. But, well, Roberto separate Jason, but they're my friends, Jason and Roberto. And he can't even eat them anymore because he's gluten-free. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make this where he can eat it. But this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna come in a package like this, okay? And I'm gonna open up 2 packages and I'm gonna slice them really quick. And this you slice up. So I'm gonna put in my bowl 3 small red potatoes. I'll put them in here. And I'm gonna put half an onion. And I'm gonna put 2 packages. And I haven't actually tried this brand before, but they ran out of my favorite brand, which is Westoy. So we'll see how this one comes out, okay? I'm gonna pop it in here with 6 chopped garlic cloves. And you can't see them because I chopped them already, but they're right there. See them? Oh my God, that onion's fucking strong. My eyes burning. They're gonna be delicious. My eyes are watery. It's strong. And then I'm gonna use Pacifico. So Pacifico is a really light lager. And I like it better than Corona when I'm cooking with it. And don't use Modelo because Modelo is a little bit darker. And it's going to taste the flavor. It's going to change the flavor of your tacos. Okay? And I'm going to do 2 cups of it. So I put 2 cups in here with the half an onion, 6 garlic cloves, my 2 packages of Seitan, and 3 small red potatoes. And then in here, I put 3 teaspoons of oregano. I put 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I put 2 teaspoons of cumin and 1 teaspoon of coriander. And that all gets mixed in there. And if you feel like it needs a little bit more of something, don't be afraid to add it. I don't really follow recipes ever. So don't feel like you have to follow this recipe to the exact, right? I know it's difficult if you're barely learning how to cook or you're starting your vegetarian journey. You want it to be like exact. But everybody has a different taste. Oh, I also put pepper. I just remembered. So I did like a half a teaspoon of pepper because I'm not the biggest fan of pepper. It's healthy, so I add it to shit, but it's not like, oh my God, I love pepper, okay? And then we're gonna add chipotle, and this makes your tacos taste so fucking delicious. I use La Morena, and I use La Morena because it doesn't have any preservatives, and it's made in Monterrey. So I like to use most of my stuff that's gonna be made in Mexico. And I know Pacifico is considered a Mexican beer, but it's actually made by Germans, so it's not really Mexican beer, but whatever. And this is, ¿cuánto es? A 7-ounce can. I'm going to put all the juice from it. Chiles are going to be inside of it. So you're going to want to kind of like push the chiles aside and just put all of your chipotle sauce in here. Kind of like squeeze it a little bit. Oh, another thing. Chipotles aren't that spicy, but if you're not used to eating spicy food, once again, experiment with it. Maybe don't use all the juice, but maybe don't use any of the chiles. I put the whole can of chile in here when I fry them up. Once again, como tú quieres. Right? Everybody wants something different sometimes. So, como tú quieres. And now I'm going to put 1 big chile in here. And I'm going to save the other ones that are in here for when I actually fry it. I feel like it needs a little bit more beer. It's not covering it as much as it normally does. So I'm gonna put just an extra, like half a cup. And I feel like it needs a little bit more salt. So I'm gonna get just a little bit more sea salt. You always wanna taste your food when you're prepping it, because you never know. I might need a little bit more of something. And I normally like to see my oregano. So as long as I see a whole bunch of speckles of oregano in here, then I know I'm okay. And we're gonna marinate this for an hour, and then we're gonna come back and fry it. Okay guys, so now the Seitan has been marinating for a while, and I put avocado oil in here, and you're gonna want a lot. And so far I did about 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna add a little bit more. And then I'm going to grab the Seitan without the juice and fry it. Okay. So here are the tortillas that I made with chia seeds. And these are gonna be tortillas for the tacos. So my Seitan is almost done. So voy a poner las tortillas aquí. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. So now my potatoes are almost done. So I'm gonna get a little papa aquí. I'm gonna taste it. Delicious. So it's done, and I'm gonna leave it off until all the moisture is out. So I'm taking off the lid, and I'm gonna wait for it to fry a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn my tortillas a bit. Okay, so I let it get a little bit sticky at the bottom, and I really think that adds way more flavor, because remember there was beer in here. So you want it to be able to be nice and kind of crunchy. You want all of the moisture to be gone. All of it. All the water, all the beer. You want it gone. You can let it get just a little bit crispy. I'm gonna let it cook just a little bit longer. Uy, my tortillas. Oh my God, they look so delicious. Oh, look at it's puffing up, how pretty. So this guy's done. Put it in here. All right, move this guy there. And then do the tortillas as you're making the meat. So you want to go as fast as you can, because, you know, I don't know why. Because, porque te dije que sí. You dropped it!
Because you're hungry.
Because I'm hungry. Because I'm hungry. So now I got my tortillas. I'm going to fill it up with about 2 regular spoonfuls of... This one looks like it needs a little bit more. I turned it off. Okay. So now I have my tacos. I like to fill them with red onions and lime. So it has lime juice, red onions, oregano, some salt, some pepper, and then I have my 2 different types of salsa that's in a previous video. This is the roasted jalapeno one. Oh, this is really good for you, Dulce, because it doesn't have any nightshades in it. My amiga Dulce is allergic to tomatoes, you know, eggplants, any nightshades. So this is a good salsa to have that doesn't have it. I'm gonna have some of that and be really inappropriate double dip this guy, because this one came out really, really good, super spicy. And there's your complete meal, guys. Enjoy.